This man is a lawyer activist. He visited Dele Farotimi in Correctional Center Ado Ekiti. Now he is explaining, listen to what he said, what Dele told him in prison. So listen to everything this man said according to him, what Dele told him and what Dele wrote in his book. So just take your time, watch this video to the end. You get to see a lot of things, what the secret, what Dele Farotimi told him at the Correctional Center Ado Ekiti. Watch this video and please share it.
Tope Temoku, who actually had a meeting with Mr. Dele Farotimi on Friday. Mr. Tope Temoku, welcome to Inside Sources.
Thank you, it's my pleasure to be with you.
Thank you. So can you tell us how did your meeting with Dele, how did it go on Friday?
Yes, thank you. I visited Mr. Dele Farotimi in the correctional service in Ekiti, Ado Ekiti, Ekiti State, yesterday in the afternoon for one purpose.
Okay.
One, we have been involved in this matter since his arrest.
Okay.
We have been in court, we have been following the events, and we also have our own stake, as citizens of the country, based on the fact that what is at stake now, what is going on, is beyond persons. It's not just about persons, The country is above everybody. The country is bigger than everybody. The country is bigger than Ariafe Babalola. The country is bigger than Mr. Dele Farotimi. So in the entire picture, people that are far-sighted and far-sighted should be able to see beyond the issue of reputation and defamation. So that is our involvement, as members of the society. And because of the fact that the events of the recent days, the visit of Mr. Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, his visit to Ariafe Babalola, his visit to Mr. Dele Farotimi in the prison, actually created some kind of unclarity. People are not so clear about the state of things. People are not clear about what is going on and where we are in the matter. So it is on the basis of this I had to visit him yesterday in prison. Okay. And we sat together. We had a very lengthy discussion. Before I went to it, I was also under a confusion that Mr. Peter Obi had visited Ariafe Babalola. After leaving Ekiti, the news that filtered to town is on the fact that issue of conditions for release, issue of apology, issue of whether if Mr. Dele Farotimi is able to do this or that will come out. And for some of us who are involved, who have also taken a principled stand on this matter, who believe there should be justice for Ariafe Babalola, there should be justice for anybody who is involved, there is justice for anybody who are alleged to have been defamed, and there should also be justice for Mr. Dele Farotimi, and there should be justice for the society. As a stakeholder, I felt so confused. So that was the reason why we had to go along to it. And the meeting was very productive. And I'm not a stranger to him. I told him that, sir, the reason why I am here is to confirm from you what is your state of mind. What are you thinking about this whole matter? What do you think should be done? The visit of Mr. Peter Obi to you in prison, and the subsequent visit to Ariafe Babalola, what do you know about it? What is your message to Ariafe Babalola? What is your message to the people outside? Who are also your lovers and fans? What is also your message to me as part of your legal team? Okay. He said, this is how it started. Okay. He said, if anybody who is very familiar with his antecedent, with his principle, with his philosophy over time, should join anybody to believe that in a matter where he had written a book, that he had published, that had been in circulation, that if anybody, somebody who has a brain, should join others to believe that he has sent anybody to beg anybody, he said he will be so disappointed in that person. And he told me categorically that if you join anybody to believe that I could beg anybody, or that I have sent anybody to beg anybody, he said I will be so disappointed in you. He said, because it's not possible. And he said, I am in here. I don't know what is going on outside. You are the one who knows what is going on outside there. And if you have come to this place now, what I need from you is information. The information at my disposal yesterday was that after Mr. Peter Obi left me, probably whether he went to Abe or not is not my business, because I cannot control where he's going to visit. It's an legal statement too. Yes. For a former presidential candidate. So I don't know his movement. I can't predict where he's going to visit, but I didn't send him to beg anybody. Okay. And having not done that, you as a lawyer, and for those who still believe in me and the cause out there, their line of thinking should be along the line that no, justice should be served to all parties. He said that in that his book that he wrote,
Yes.
that if we had added one single line of lie, one single word of lie to that book, he said he's going to be defeated in this matter. But that if what he has said is the whole truth, he said people that are fighting him are fighting the truth, and that he's going to have the last. And I felt relieved. I said, this is my mission for coming.
Excellent.
And having clarified this, we can now go to all other things.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Mr. Tokpet Temoku, for that clarification. Now, you are also a lawyer yourself, and I wanted to ask you, so we have the High Court, the Federal High Court in Ekiti, granting him bail, but a court of lower jurisdiction, the magistrate, is not granting him bail. So as a lawyer, legally, which one ought to stand?
You know, the truth of the matter is that the charges before these two courts, they are not the same. You know, we were in court first on the 4th of December, and all the charges before the magistrate court that day, they said that was criminal defamation, criminal libel. Right. All the charges, they were brought up to criminal code acts, and they all center on criminal libel, defamation. The magistrate didn't grant bail. He told the representations to go and put bail application into written form. Some of us were not happy with that pronouncement. That the magistrate court is a court of summary jurisdiction. Even without a lawyer appearing for a defendant, that court is under a duty. In the case of a bailable offence, it's under a duty to grant bail. But to request for a bail application to be put into a written form, you know, is a sort of presumption of guilt against the defendant. The reason being that a magistrate court is under a duty to grant bail because that defendant is presumed to be innocent. The moment he was brought before that magistrate, he is to grant bail. The defendant may not go that same day. If he's not able to perfect his bail conditions, to meet his bail conditions, but the magistrate is under a duty to grant bail. So having all that bail application that ordinarily, customarily is made orally and being considered by the courts is now being requested to be in written form, and the matter is now adjourned for another number of days, and for like 6 days. It was adjourned to December 10. You know, some of us were not happy with that position. You know, it is the court. The court is the court. That is for the magistrate. But immediately after the magistrate court arraignment, other charges were filed under the Cybercrime Act before the magistrate court, before the Federal High Court. Those other charges, they are related to the charges before the magistrate court, but they are not the same thing. The charges before the magistrate court, all of them were brought under Criminal Code Act. While the one before the Federal High Court, they were brought under Cybercrime Act. You know, alleging cyber stalking, you know, and all of those as contained in that. So the bail conditions, the bail circumstances of the two courts, they are not related. Okay. If Mr. Dele Farotimi meets the bail condition of the Federal Court today, and he has not made those works of the magistrate court, that means he will still be in custody, because there is one charge here that is still holding him. If he meets the one of magistrate court today, and he has not made that of Federal Court, he's still going to be in custody, because there are two different courts, two different charges, different bail conditions.
Okay. Interesting.
We may not be happy with this, but that is what it is now.
All right. You know, last question, just so we don't take so much of your time. Thank you for coming. How can you describe his spirit, you know, during your meeting with him, and how does he feel to the idea that he's being punished already, even without any judicial pronouncement on whether he has defamed Chief Afe Babalola or not? How did you think he felt, and what kind of spirit is he in, as you can see in your meeting?
Well, after my visit yesterday, for me, I also learned new things. You know, when I got to that place with two other persons, I was told some other people were still inside with him, and that whether we have to go and join them. And I told them that my mission here was certainly going to be different from those other people who came to visit. Let them be true before we go. So we met him, you know, amidst high spirit in terms of, you know, I just finished discussing with some people before we came. And immediately we came here, he saw me, hey, doctor, how are you? I will tune up, and, you know, and he was very clear about one thing. He said, he will be here. He had kind of the spirit of philosophization, and people go higher. There are people inside the prison here, you will even see better than those of us outside, because in those days, before he was remanded, he didn't have enough time, you know, to conceptualize properly, with clarity to rest and to think ahead. But I've been here now, that way, you know, he's going to go out of this place. Why? Because he's only known to work one weapon. He's very emphatic about that. He said he's going to go out of this place vindicated because he's holding on to one weapon, and that is the truth. His spirit is very high. His voice is not low. He's still as clear as he used to be. He's still the philosophical Dele Farotimi. He's still analytical. He's even more relaxed, and he's taking us through things. Because immediately I got that clarification that I didn't send anybody to beg, and that he's not going to beg, we have to talk about Nigerian politics. We have to go over things, discussions about what is going on, and he was not bothered about his own personal case that is incarcerated. We discussed over all sorts of issues, and he told me one thing, that what those who are fighting him there, he was laughing. He said they are not fighting him, that they are fighting the truth. Because I wanted to convince myself that there are things that this man actually know that we don't know. I was trying to tell him some of the implications of some of these things are not true. He said no. He said no. That what is holding him now, just like I've said in one of my people today, I said there are lawsuits that have been filed against Mr. Dele Farotimi in Rivers State, in Abuja and Ibadan, and the court processes have been served on him in prison, where he cannot even make a defense. So those who are serving court processes, they know that this man's hand has been tied to the back, and they are fighting him, and he's just laughing. He said the situation is not going to last. He's going to walk out of this place, and that the truth will work out with him, and that the truth will not die. The truth will come out, but that is with that truth, that weapon of truth. He said he's going to defeat him. He's going to defeat his adversaries. And it's very clear about that. He doesn't have any doubt. He doesn't entertain any doubt.
Excellent.
He doesn't. And my spirit is lifted.
Excellent.
When I left him.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Can you tell us, just to wrap up, what was the condition, under which he's being held that you saw? What was his condition like? The environment.
Well, I think Ekiti prison is Ekiti prison. I think that is a normal Nigerian prison, because in the course of discussion, he was actually talking about his prison condition. Some of the inmates here, when he got there, the kind of mentality, how they saw all of the, whether about 11 people, how they saw one another like adversaries, like opponents, like competitors, like rivals. And the rival about everything. They had somebody who is a provost who like to shoot the other people, the other people like to rebel, and that they were not united. And I had to sit them down. He philosophized to them. He told them that what we are doing here is what we are doing in the larger country that has not made us to be liberated. You have to love yourself. You have to be united. Come together. He brought all of them together.
Wow. And
that whatever in that said now is the most united part of this country. Everybody is a number of everybody.
Interesting. Thank you so much. That's a very good report, and it's a very good place to end this discussion. Thank you so much. And we will promote and we will ensure, we will clamor for a fair process, a due process under the rule of law, under a transparent judicial process to sort this matter. And we believe that is what is going to happen. The truth is going to come out.
All Dele Farotimi want is freedom. Yeah, I know and I believe he will definitely get freedom at last. This one is beyond defamation of character. It's beyond person. It's beyond Afe Babalola. This one is beyond defamation of character. So what Dele Farotimi want is freedom. Free this man. Charge him to court. Let him go and defend himself. According to him, he said he has all the facts to defend himself. And if he failed to do so, they should charge him, do anything they want. That everything he written on that book, he has fact to everything. So that is it. I will not be surprised if tomorrow Dele Farotimi become the president of this country. It is possible. Yes, it is possible. So this is the country where we find ourselves. Anyways, I know freedom will be at last. He will surely regain his freedom. It's nothing, just a matter of time. Please do me a favor, share this video now. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'll be your guy. Run out for me now, please.